It's gonna go into a dream sequence. Okay, so this story right here is called Good Job, William. Okay, I do that spamming. No, Crafty, don't do it. Don't do it, Crafty. Don't. All right, so this story is called Good Job, William. And by the time I'm done with the story, you will be saying it like this. Good job, William. Okay. So, growing up, I used to play football, right? I played football. Is it faster to spam dungeons now since all mobs match you? Or grind mobs? Oh, je ne sais pas, Sleepy. Shit, live or Wi-Fi would know better than me. I come back and play this game inside of like straight casual status. So let me tell the story of Good Job, William. Okay. Oh, you straight. PvE, that's perfect, crap. Keep doing it, Vixen. Keep doing it, girl. Keep doing it, girl. So, Good Job, William. When I was younger, I played football, right? And it was Pop Warner, right? And then I got into high school and all that stuff. But yo, when you gonna roast Busty, give her the flames. Yo, Pug, she be scared, bro. She be running and stuff. She be like, no, Cadet, no, please. Busty be talking shit and then she'll run, bro. She be like, oh, I don't have a mic. I'm like, Busty, you don't need a mic. I don't have a phone. Bullshit, you said you're on the toilet. I'm on my tablet. You be making up any excuse in a book. Busty got more excuses than a nigga in jail. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna move forward. Okay. So I'm about to tell you guys the Good Job, William story. I keep getting interrupted. So, when I was growing up, I played football, right? Pop Warner, what is that? Like, I started when I was about 7 years old, right? So, in about 1990... boy. Perish, nigga. Perish. Get on me. Bar swap.
Of course, I got fucking knocked down.
Skills, bro. Welcome to the crew, boy. Show me some love. Come on, Skills. Show me some love, boy. Show me some love. Show me some love, Skills. Show me some love. I hope you hit your phone, bro. If not, I'm gonna feel very dumb. Okay. So, like I was saying, Good Job, William. Grew up playing football with this kid. Okay. I was about 7 years old. Nah, around this time I was about 9. So about 2000, I think, somewhere around there. Okay. Thank you, Crafty. Show him the love. Okay. So it's about 2000, right? I'm about 9 years old, something like that. Okay. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever had this. This is probably very cruel and mean of me. I'm sorry, okay? If you're here for the gameplay, we will get into the gameplay. But I gotta tell you this story. I promise you'll like it, okay? So, we used to play Pug Life. Kill him. Drizzy. Yo, Drizzy boy. Drizzy boy. On a pole. Show him support. Show him the support. Come on, you guys, show him support. All right. I keep getting interrupted. Okay. So, 9 years old. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had this guy before, right? But growing up, there was always the nerdy kid.
Where you going, huh?
You always had that one kid who was just like, especially in sports, right? When you're like, oh, I can't wait to dunk on him, right? I can't wait to tackle him. I can't wait to like, score a goal on him or whatever, right? He was the kid on your team that you were like, bro, we're going to lose this game because he's on our team, right? Everybody here has had that, right? Everybody here has had that guy on your team where you're just like, bruh, we gonna lose because this man's on the team. Right, and he's just like the little gumpy, like, right? That guy. Anybody here ever met that guy on your team before? Anybody here? I'm sure everybody has, right? If you haven't, you probably live in a small town where everything's perfect. Cool. Welcome to the crew, boy. Show him some support. Show him some support. All right. So that kid, right? This kid was on my football team. Okay. This kid was on my football team. Light skin, right? Light skin, right? People say I'm light skinned. He was lighter than me. Okay, like light, like you'd have to ask him, like, what are you, right? Curly little light brown curly hair, right? Brown eyes, little chubby guy, right? Slew foot, flat foot, right?
How the fuck you know what that nigga's foot?
Very slow. Zeus, shut your ass up. Very slow. This, you don't want to roast though. Zeus, you don't want to roast. Zeus, you want to roast? Zeus, you want to roast?
I caught you.
Zeus, you want to roast?
Are you mad because I caught you?
Zeus, you want to roast?
Are you mad?
Zeus, you want to roast? Zeus, you want to roast? I didn't think so. Okay.
For what?
So.
Please explain.
Zeus, fall back. Okay, so everybody's got that kid, right? You got that kid on your team. You're just like, damn, we're gonna lose. So our team had won championships, right? I had been playing. I'm 9. I've been playing for 2 years. Like every year we played, for the 2 I played, and before that, it goes down to 6 years old when they play. So all the way up for 3 years, we've been winning championship after championship. So this kid is on my team, right? And he was slow, he was sloppy, he was like, like you look at him, you're like, bro, why are you on our championship team? We are going to lose because of you, bro. And I don't know if you guys know the rules in Pop Warner football. Pop Warner football says that every player has to play a certain amount of time in downs. They have to. So it's not like you can say, oh, he sucks, put him in a back, or like, don't let him play. Like, no, you have to let him play. It's the rules of the entire league. So it was like, fuck, bro. Like, how are we gonna cover this man up? Where are we gonna put him? Where in the field can we put this guy so that we don't get exposed? They decided to put him at nose guard on defense. So I'm like, okay, I guess, right? I guess, whatever. So we have this one coach. His name was Coach Nico, right? Coach Nico was a Samoan, huge Samoan. He had the like Randy Savage fucking Hulk Hogan beard, right? The 2 handlebars coming down his mustache, right? Always wore some shades, like always wore shades. He never, I played, he was my coach for 3 years. I never saw his eyes. Ever, okay? I never saw his eyes, okay? He always had his shades on. Big dude, big Samoan guy, right? Would rarely talk. Coach, he was coach for the linemen, right? I was a running back. So I didn't really get to deal with him a lot. But my dad was best friends with him. So anyway, Coach Nico told my dad, and I don't know why, but he spoke in an accent. He was like, he called my dad, Hampton. That player right there, I'm gonna make him the best player on the team. And I was like, that's never gonna happen, bro. This dude is a scrub. Like scrub of scrubs. Never played football in his life. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a 3-point stance, but my man would get down 3-point stance just like hideous. Like, why are you on my team? Right? And everybody felt like this. They're like, crap, bro. So his last name was Williams, right? Williams with an S, right? Williams. Have you ever met somebody with a last name William? No. William is the first name. Williams is the last name. Okay. So every game, every practice, I finally heard Coach Nico talk, and he would be yelling at this kid named Williams, right? This man's name was Casey Williams, right? Casey, light-skinned little pudgy kid named Casey. Like, poor guy. To top it off, Casey had glasses, right? My man had glasses, but it was like up glasses, right? I said this last time, but this is true. His glasses were like, you guys ever seen the cartoon Up, right? The Disney thing or Pixar, whoever the fuck, right? My man's like when he put his glasses on, his eyes got big as fuck, right? he had glasses that made his eyes look 2 times the size. Just like Gumpy as bro, Gumpy, right? Big ass glasses, like just like pudgy, right, like running. I was like, oh, poor kid, man, right? You look at him, you just feel bad for him, like, guy, come on, man. To make it worse, his dad wasn't at home, it was only his mom. right? His mom was white, his dad was black, right? No, I don't want to hear none of those jokes, okay? So Casey, poor guy, was like just poor kid, right? So everybody on the team, we're 9, 10 years old, right? Kids are mean as fuck. So we're all like, bro, this kid's on our team, he freaking sucks, man. We're gonna like, so when we finally got into pads, when you play football growing up, right? Pop Warner, even in high school, you have to condition, and then once you get past conditioning, you get into working out in pads, right? And all your helmet, shoulder pads, pants, all of it. Cleats, whatever, right? Okay, so when you get into pads, you can't hit. You have to practice more in pads, and that's kind of how they ease you into using all the gear you have on, right? And then once you're conditioned in that, then you can start to make contact with each other, right? So we have been doing this for 2 years, some kids 3. So we were hungry to hit. Like, we want to hit. This is why we play football. We want to hit. And so people were like, man, I can't wait to hit Williams, man. I can't wait to hit him, man. Freaking Casey. Freaking low like they just didn't like him because he was so gumpy. So gumpy. Sub-Zero, what's up, bro? So the coach is like, I finally heard Coach Nico talk, because Coach Nico would call him, William, come here, William. Right? And we're like, William? Who the fuck is William? And then you see like little like Casey wobble over, right, with his big ass glasses, just wobble over. You're like, oh shit, here comes Williams, right? Casey, we got him Casey. Coach just called him Williams. Yo, Bobby Schmunner hat still, yo, it never sleepy. It's never come back, bro. His hat is gone. So he's talking about Bobby Schmunner's hat. Bobby Schmunner's hat is gone. He threw it up. It's gone. Okay. So the coach was always riding Casey, like, come on, what, God, William. Yo, what's up, big guy? Right? And so we got pads on, right? So we're like, oh, I'm about to wreck this dude, right? So we doing drills, and we had angle tackle drills. Like, people start here, right? And this is a small scale, but imagine 10 yards, right? And then there's a 5-yard mark in the middle. And so basically, if I turn it like this, you would have to run to an angle, right? You have to run to an angle to tackle. One person's tackling, one person's carrying the ball. That was our favorite drill, because we're like, oh, I'm about to light this kid up, right? So the coach was trying to make Casey tough. So he said, William, grab the ball, William, grab the ball. If you're a new player and you play football, you have no idea what you're doing when you run the ball, right? My man's holding it like a loaf of bread, like this, right? And for those of us who play football, you know, you don't hold a football like this, right? You hold it, right, like this, right? I know, true. I will, bro. I will save myself. So Casey's holding the ball like this, right? Just like running. And for some reason, when you're brand new to football, you don't think that you have a helmet and shoulder pads that you can use to actually use, like, with the force. When you're running, somebody's running at you, you hit them, right? You hit them, get them off of you. Casey doesn't know that. So Casey is literally running. He'll run, and then he'll stop and pause and close his eyes. My man got wrecked, like literally at an angle, like, damn, set, go. Just like people were picking him up, like picking this kid up, boom, slam him on the ground, right? We're like 9. So it wasn't really like no big slam or nothing like that. I feel like growing up in the UK, I've missed out. Yeah, bro, you did, Coop. You did, bro. You missed out. Poor Casey got, oh, I didn't. So the coach was like, William, get up, William. Grab the ball, William. Grab the ball. He said, get back in line. Do it again, William, right? Casey's like wobbling over again, right? And we're all like sharks. We're like sharks. And we're like, oh, we're like pushing. We're trying to like push each other to get to the front of the line to hit Casey. I'll never forget this shit. We're pushing to get in front of the line so we can hit this kid, because he was so gumpy. It was like, it's like easy meat. It's like easy. It's like when you see a player in ESO, right? And the dude is like 100 champ points and you're like 561 and he's attacking you. And you're like, I'm about to fuck him up. Or you see a group of like 3 of them, 160 champion points. You're like, oh, I'm about to fuck them up, right? It's like that. Like you just go at them, right? Football is what Americans call soccer. Oh yeah. It's different. Like rugby, kind of, right? So Casey picks the ball up. He comes back. Do it again, William. Do it again. Yeah, say go. Hit again, right? This kid was getting lit up. One more time. Do it again, William. Do it again. Lower your shoulder, William. He did it again.